Sorry, I think I'm a bit too inconsistent right now. Since yesterday I just got like 0-5, playing pretty bad. Some games I play good, like this game. So I think we just have to find like a middle ground where we play consistently, you know, and just work on this.
Hello everyone, this is Darius from The Shot Caller, joined here by Crownshot. After taking down G2, you're the second team only to take down G2 thus far. How do you feel after that exciting win?
Well, I feel like it was more them throwing than us winning. We just had some good team fights, but we should not be losing early game like we did this game. And we still managed to lose it, but of course it feels good to win because every game matters right now. So,
do you personally feel like that this was your best performance, individual performance so far?
Probably, I guess. I can't really remember the other games. Maybe against Vitality was kind of the same with Jinx. I think this one was more. In the Vitality game, we were ahead the whole game. Here we kind of had to come back, so I guess this game is better, yeah.
With the base race at the end, because it was a proper base race, Caps was on your guys' Nexus even. What were the comms like? How much screaming was going on, or was it complete silence?
Well, we knew that we pushed faster than them since we have Baron and Jinx, so we kind of felt that they were making a mistake. We also saw Kai'Sa on mid, and then I made the call to just go push bot since they're just out of position to defend, and then we knew that Alistar, like Jarvan kind of suicided, Alistar had no flash, so we kind of knew we could end faster, yeah.
All right, so what does this now mean for SK as a team, given that you guys lost to Exile yesterday but won against G2 today for the playoffs race and the standings?
I mean, I think it just shows how inconsistent we are. We have like we had like 1-1 weeks, 2-0 weeks, 0-2 weeks. It's like really weird and just shows that I guess we're kind of new to the stage and sometimes we get uncomfortable, or if we have a draft that we're unfamiliar with, we don't really know what to do on stage, or we like freeze up. So I think we just need more time, but I think that it's just important that we make playoffs at this rate and then slowly improve through best of series, I guess. But right now, with this inconsistency, I don't see us making it far in playoffs if we don't improve it.
Okay, because in a best of 5 scenario, those inconsistencies get scouted out by opponents and stuff like that.
We show clear weaknesses, right, every week or in series, and this is easily exploitable in best of series. So we have to kind of try to fix them pretty fast, yeah.
So out of my personal curiosity, you guys, of course, changed head coach after 3 weeks, but also now your former, or like still the analyst, is now doing the drafting on stage. So there's been a lot of, swapping with coaches on stage and stuff. Can you like elaborate a bit on why some of these changes happened from your perspective?
I mean, the Sheepy change was just because we felt like he was not a good fit to coach. There was just too many disagreements with his vision on the game or like style of coaching. And as in regards to putting realistic as draft coach, he was like, we just felt that it would help more to have him since he was doing the drafts with Brokenshard anyway. And we just felt that it would be better to try him out on stage this week. And it went fine, I guess, I can't really draw any conclusions from a 1-1 week, but in scrims it's going well, so.
Okay, so it makes sense from that perspective for sure. Now, in general, how would you view your split so far, given that, it's your rookie split and that kind of stuff? Yeah. From an outside perspective, it felt like you had a bit of a slow start, but then now you've really gotten into it and have been performing really well today. So are you finally reaching the levels that you would expect of yourself?
I think we, or myself more than us as a team, I think I'm a bit too inconsistent right now. Since yesterday I just got like 0-5, playing pretty bad. Some games I play good, like this game. So I think we just have to find like a middle ground where we play consistently, and just work on this. Of course, it's still the first split, but I think once we get more used to the stage, or like to just playing in official matches, and like translate more our scrim performance, I think we'll do even better, since in scrims we've been doing good pretty much the whole split. So I think we just have to translate that to stage and it will go even better.
I didn't check with this game, but I'm like 99% sure that whenever, an SK MVP voting comes up, it always goes to someone. Yeah. Is that a bit of a rough situation for you personally?
I mean, if we're being honest, he's like the player that wins us the most games, right? Since we generally win if he gives us early leads, and some games, of course, probably he didn't deserve it, but most of the games he for sure did, especially in the first weeks. So I mean, I don't really care that much. You know, it's just kind of funny sometimes to see, but he's a really good player. So I mean, I want him to win Rookie of the Split, of course, because he deserves it.
Even giving it up from yourself, that's very honorable.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just way more consistent than me. So if I have performances like this every week, of course, but overall right now he's playing really well, so he deserves it, yeah.
Good shout out from his teammate. Well deserved from my perspective as well, of course. I was really impressed at one certain part of the game against G2 just now. You guys, both teams essentially had already lost. I think G2 had already lost Jarvan and Perkz. It was when Perkz dived you to kill you immediately, but then he got popped as well. Yeah. And then it's like, it's a 3v3 situation. And I would say in every other situation, like almost any other team against G2 would back out, but you guys keep fighting. Yeah. So is that kind of like fighting spirit something that SK Gaming is standing for now and wants to be known for?
Yeah, I mean, we knew the way to beat G2 is to fight them back, right? Since they just roll over teams that play scared against them. So we knew if we want to beat them, we have to just fight them back and skirmish a lot. And generally, we're always known as a team that likes to fight a lot, I think. So we knew that this was the way to beat them. And after I died, my teammates were saying that we can actually win the fight still, and we managed to win it. And then we got the Infernal where Perkz got hooked, and I think the game kind of swung there because we got Nash after, and then we did the base shares and stuff. So I think it was just a lot of errors from them, honestly, in the end. But yeah, I mean, we also played team fights well, so.
Did you try to like almost in certain team fights bait them into like taking bad fights and like bad situations? Because at most it felt like they were, you know, the engagers, and most of the time it worked out. But like in that specific case, Perkz went just too ham, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I told them that Perkz will probably just dive me every fight, and in the Nash fight we knew if we fight into the pit next to the walls with Poppy and stuff against Sylas, and I have like 4 items that we will win probably, because I mean that's like the best position for us to fight, and we also saw Jarvan was out of position, so we just made the call to commit to the Nash and commit to the fight, and it worked out. So I think that's the way to beat G2. You just have to be decisive, you know, even if you're not sure it's the best play, the most optimal macro play, you kind of just have to go for it, because, yeah.
Right, so one last question. What are your direct goals for the first year, let's say? What are like immediate goals that you have within your reach? Any position in terms of like ranking top 5 within ADCs in Europe, or establishing yourself? You know, do you have any goals in that regard?
My goal is to go to Worlds and play against the players I respect the most, which would be like Uzi, Teddy, Deft, Vipers, players like this, and just show everybody that I'm good and just have a good performance. Of course, like play more consistent than I do right now, and I think we can reach it. Of course, it's not going to be easy since, as I said before, I think the level in LEC is super close right now, and it's still spring, so the level will get better in summer for sure. But I just like to be satisfied with my own performance, which I'm still not right now. Like generally, I think it's too inconsistent. So I would just like to become more consistent and start challenging for the top of EU and the world. Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Anything you would like to say to the SK fans?
Well, thanks to every fan. Sincerely, it feels really good to read all the messages and like the support after every win or after a loss. And I will just keep working really hard to make you guys proud.
And a hashtag for all the people that watch until you are at the end. Your personal hashtag.
I have no idea. You have to help me. I have no idea.
How about consistent?
Hashtag consistent. Okay.
Hashtag consistent, since it's your goal. Yes. For all the people that watch until the end, make sure to follow Crownshot on Twitter, of course. Hope you have a good day. See you guys then. This was Darius from the Shot Caller. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'd especially like to thank Krzysztof Bujnowicz, Etienne, Thomas Göttel, Dominik Bolze, Lazy Raven, Adam Novosviat, Erich Althaus, and La Maviota for your very special support. And of course, also, we'd like to thank all the people whose names you see scrolling past you right now. And of course, also all the people that like, comment, subscribe, and support our work. Without you, our work wouldn't be possible. Thank you very much.